Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to this beautiful full moon. Really excited to tap in. Jump straight into our practice. Bring your hands to your heart and slowly roll the shoulders back to relieve any tension from the day. And really starting to tap into that ujjayi breathing, slight contraction of the throat. Breathing through the back of the throat on the inhale and the exhale. Using the ujjayi breath really to quiet the mind. Really grounding through the sitting bones, grounding into Gaia, bringing your hand to your heart and the left hand to third eye. Just really start to tap into your inner self, your true self. Feel your heartbeat and allow yourself to move from a space of truth and acknowledging the God within you. And let's have a deep inhale for Om. Beautiful. Feel the vibration of Om. Allow it to really set the intention for your practice. Let's slowly begin now with our asanas. Coming to the front of your mat. Roll the shoulders down, bring your hands to heart. We're going to start off with some vinyasas. Inhale, swing up the hands, look up. Exhale, flat back, fold down, Uttanasana A. Inhale for Uttanasana B. Stepping the right foot back. Gently drop the knee. We're going to come up into a nice lunge, look up. Exhale, nice and controlled into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward dog. Ujjayi breathing. And stepping that right foot forward, coming up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come back down. Float the feet back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho, beautiful. 5 deep breaths. Make sure those hands are in alignment. Bend at the knees if you feel it's what your body needs this evening. Really draw that tailbone up, gazing through the thighs. Look forward, step or jump back to the front of the mat. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper into Uttanasana. Swing up the hands, come up, inhale. Exhale, hands back to heart. Let's go again for another vinyasa. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold flat back, folding over those legs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step or jump back. Soft elbows into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Dropping that back knee, open up through the hips as you lunge forward. Watch that knee doesn't go too far over the toe. Chaturanga down, inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg forward. And again, gently dropping that knee, come up, inhale, look up. Nice long torso. Floating back into plank, Chaturanga. Inhale for Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. As we move into our downward dog at the end of each vinyasa, notice how the tailbone draws closer to the sky whilst the heels reach a little bit closer to the earth. Notice your changing breath. Stepping or jumping forward, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold, moving a bit deeper into that Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, gazing up at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart, and let's do a big lion breath. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Just releasing some heat as we surrender to this full moon. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, look up. Exhale, fold, downward dog. Inhale, we're going to step the left foot forward this time, dropping that back knee. Inhale, rise. Really release through those hips as we move into each of our lunges. And coming up, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Same on the other side, stepping that right foot through, dropping that back knee. Inhale, rise. Looking up. You're welcome to do a lotus with the hands, if it's best for you. Stepping back, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. Beautiful. Downward dog is a resting pose, so take a moment. Oh, we're jumping back. Okay, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Bringing those hands to heart, lion breath. Move through that vinyasa quite quickly, I do apologize. You're always welcome to pause the video if I'm moving too quickly. And now we're going to spread the legs nice and wide. Moving into some nice forward folds. Really open up the back of the legs, lengthen to the spine. Inhale, bring the elbows back. Exhale, folding over nice and controlled. Follow your gaze down, hanging out here for a moment. Really activate the outer edges of the feet for your balance. Inhale, look up. Open to the chest. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Nice straight legs. Deep ujjays. Ready, use that ujjayi exhale to move deeper into the pose. Inhale, look up. Gently come up. And we're going to slowly move into our triangle pose, into Trikonasana. So pivot that foot, right foot, toes facing the front of the mat. Left foot is parallel to the mat. Elongate and moving to the right hand side first. Gazing at that left thumb. And you're welcome to look down if your neck is straining. Please listen to your body throughout your practice. Nice deep ujjays. Really breathe through that core. And slowly coming back to our wide legged pose. Elbows drawing back, look up. And follow the gaze down again as we drop that head. Please make adjustments if need be. Make sure your big toes are in alignment. And we're going to clasp at the hands to really open up the back of the shoulders. Feel a nice stretch through your left and right side body. Allow the spine to elongate. Allow the neck to be ready. And slowly come up. Please always look up halfway before your head comes up. It's very important, especially with full moon, you can be light-headed. And moving into Trikonasana now on the left hand side. Please go at your own pace. Pause the video if need be. There's no rush. I believe my practice was just quite fast today with all the full moon energy. And readjusting, moving back into Trikonasana. Beautiful. Notice the difference in your left and side body. Really try to balance it out, using as a judge. And coming now to the front of the mat. Hands together at heart. Coming back to our intention. Sitting back now into Utkatasana, look up. Exhale, folding now over the feet as they're together. Look up with the flat back. Exhale, stepping back the right leg. Opening up those hips before we shift the hands up into a nice high lunge. Exhale, come down. Float back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva, look up. Exhale, Ardha, roll through the toes, beautiful. Inhale, right leg forward. Again, open up those hips. And floating up. Really lift that torso, feel yourself lifting to the crown. And gently coming back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Ardha. And relax. Always just check that alignment, feet and hands. It's important we stay aligned. And coming forward, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Sitting back into Utkatasana, look up. Coming back now to your heart. Nice line breath out. Definitely feeling warm after these vinyasas. Beautiful way to release when it's full moon. And sitting back, Utkatasana. Bring my tailbone in. Coming now to Namaskar. We're first going to bring that left elbow to right knee for a nice spinal twist. Look up. Really ground through the feet, lift the toes. Gazing now in front of your mat, gently step back. Coming into a nice twist and gently moving into your bind. Really draw that left heel towards the earth to get a wonderful sense of grounding. And nice and controlled, swivel into a plank, planking on that left hand. Nice and controlled, coming back down to plank, chaturanga. Urdhva Adho, resting in downward dog for a moment. And coming forward, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Sitting back into Utkatasana, into your chair pose, look up. Down to your heart, line breath. Enjoy these line breaths. Allow these line breaths to really guide you into a space of release and surrender. And chair pose, hands to heart, gently moving now to that left hand side, twisting through that side body. Grounding through the feet. Grounding into that left foot, gently lifting up the right, stepping back. Nice and controlled, fix your eyes in one spot. And gently twist, coming into that bind now. Gazing up towards the sky, try and lift that back knee. And making sure that left knee doesn't go over the ankle. Nice and controlled, coming into that side plank now to the right hand side. Flex through the feet. And nice and controlled, drop down to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. And relaxing here. And we're going to slowly drop the knees and come into a nice Balasana, child's pose. Really push back the buttocks onto the heels and drop the forehead down. Allow yourself to really connect with Gaia. Just surrender here. Surrender into the hips. Release any old emotion you've been storing in your hips. And stay here for a bit longer if you would like to. Just pause the video. Otherwise, coming up, we're going to do a form of Kapalabhati with our cat and cow. So on the inhale, curling into cat. Exhale, sticking the buttocks up to cow. Moving into a type of pranayama here, the breath of fire, Kapalabhati. Inhale, exhale, release the air. Inhale. Finding your own flow here, really generating heat and really surrendering, letting go of any frustrations as we release through those legs. Crossing over now, sitting upright, we're coming into our lion pose. Planting the fingertips beside us, spine nice and straight, dropping the head down, deep inhale, exhale, stick out the tongue, gaze at the tip of the nose, inhale, exhale, stick out the tongue. One more time, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. And coming into a beautiful embryo pose. Allow yourself really now to surrender to your practice. Surrender to that which is ruling you and stopping you from living your soul's divine purpose. Is it fear? Is it doubt? What can you really surrender into now? And you can slowly come back up when you're ready. Vertebra by vertebra. Just bring your hands to your heart. Just coming back to heart space. Tucking the toes under, coming back into your downward dog. Jumping forward or stepping forward into our Uttanasana B, feet together, folding in Uttanasana A. Sitting back into Utkatasana, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming to the front of your mat again. Moving into another vinyasa, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, drop that head. Inhale, Uttanasana B. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, plank, Urdhva, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale, down dog split, really open up that hip. Gently bending through that right knee, swing it through and coming to your pigeon pose. Dropping that left foot flat onto the mat. Really open through the heart, lift through heart space. Exhale, surrender now into your hips. Allow yourself to breathe with ease as you let go of all that no longer serves you. Let go of all the negative emotion that you are holding on to. Do this now as you breathe to the hips. You're welcome to extend those hands if you wish. It's completely up to you. Just listening to what you need today. And then gently coming up, we're going to bend at that left knee. Grabbing that left knee, really try and square off those shoulders. There we go, squaring off the shoulders. Just listening to your body not overextending and stretching. And moving back into a down dog split. Other side, inhale, lift up that left leg. Exhale, nice and controlled, gracefully coming through into pigeon. Lift through the chest. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, fold over. Nice deep or dry. Moving into that left hip. You're welcome to close your eyes here. Really acknowledge your body as well as your emotional body as you move through the hips. And really just visualize yourself releasing on those exhales, letting it all go. And slowly come back up. And now bending at that right leg. Try and square off that shoulder. And slowly pushing back, nice and controlled, back into that down dog split. Jumping forward, feet on the outside of the hands. Coming into our goddess pose, otherwise moving into our garland pose, malasana. It's completely up to you. You do whatever variation suits you. Our aim here is to release through the hips, really open them up, allow ourselves to open up to new life, new energy, new possibilities, new expansion. You can always lift the toes if you feel that this deep squat is too much. You can always roll your mat behind you and just place it underneath the heels. Really try to relax into one of these variations. Right, let's stretch out the legs. Feet flexed. We flex the feet to really work the mind. Inhale up, exhale, chin to chest as we come into Dandasana, seated staff pose. Inhale, rise, exhale, just folding over the legs. Try to keep the feet flexed. Gaze at the toes just to reaffirm your awareness and attention. And inhale up. Coming into a butterfly pose. This is a bound butterfly pose. Just moving to the front just to show you. Coming into Baddha Konasana, it's completely up to you. You can either just fold over the feet, chest coming forward, or you can move into a bit of a bind, grabbing each elbow, almost cradling the feet. I like to think of this as a sitting up happy baby. As we can rock from side to side as we cradle our feet, just thank them for carrying us on our journey. Or if you want, we can even move into our happy baby pose. You can either do each of these asanas in your own time, or you can just choose to do one. Completely up to you. Listen to your body, but whilst gently pushing yourself as you intend to release through this journey, as the moon shines bright, as the moon energizes us and gives us the strength to release and let go. Right now, just bringing that left knee to chest, just releasing again through the hips, counteracting from those intense hip openers. Gazing to the right as you bring that right knee over the left. You're welcome to grab that left knee with the right hand if you would like to come into a bit of a bind, just to deepen the stretch. And then gently come out of it, changing sides. As I say, if you would like to stay within these asanas for a longer period of time, you're more than welcome to do so. Just pause the video. And I'm moving over to the left hand side. Binding if you would like, otherwise just enjoying that sensation as the spine relieves itself of any tension. And slowly coming back to center. You can bring the knees into chest if you would like, just to massage the bottom of the spine, massage the tailbone, nerves along the tailbone. And we're going to come up. Moving into our Savasana, I've decided to do a reclined Baddha Konasana. If you feel that it's uncomfortable, you're welcome to put a pillow underneath your back, placing the pillow just before the lower back. And if your hips are feeling very tight, please place a block under each knee. Now we're slowly going to envision the moon shining down, gently blessing each of our chakras, starting with the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Allow this full moon's radiance to cleanse your chakras. Allow them to become illuminated and aligned as the moon blesses every ounce of your being this evening. Enjoy this grounding. Release any tension back into Gaia with gratitude. And you're welcome to stay here. Otherwise, coming up into a nice bowl, giving yourself a hug, rolling over to your right and gently coming back up to your seated pose. Try to keep your eyes closed. Just feel your way around, coming back into your seated pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Just acknowledging the space that you are in now. Gently moving into Om. And bowing down to the God energy within. Just really thanking yourself as well as your higher self for your practice. Allowing the physical, emotional, spiritual and energetic bodies all to be merged as one. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Happy full moon.